we've ever done before, and it's something we really wanted to play, but we had no idea what the public, how they would react to it.
And of course, it was really, really exciting for us to see that people didn't just buy into it, but they were really excited about the world and the story and the themes and the subtext that we were putting into it. Really, people just got the game 100%.
You know, as an artist, as a creator, you want people to love your work. You want to cause some emotional reactions. So it just kind of leads us and encourages us to keep going in the directions that inspire us.
The Last of Us: American Dreams, the graphic novel we released through Dark Horse, co-created by Faith Erin Hicks, the co-writer and amazing artist on that comic book. And it introduces the character of Riley. And in it, we get to see kind of Ellie coming out of her shell, and she starts taking on these attributes from Riley, but it's the first day they meet. And it became really interesting to us to say, okay, months later, after these two have become best friends, and they've had this falling out, where does that relationship go?
In discussing ideas, it's like, what if we got to play through that kind of relationship? What if we saw that relationship?
And it gives us an opportunity to test out various mechanics and storytelling ideas that maybe we couldn't test on the scale of the full game, but doing it in a smaller time frame allows us to try out these ideas and say, okay, that's interesting. How did that work?
The comic book was kind of a great way to see a little bit of what Ellie and Riley's relationship was. So when we set out to design the world, we already had a point of reference that there had already been some great work done just in terms of some of the visuals and some of the language between Riley and Ellie.
I think we had a sound story pretty early on that we felt was compelling enough to okay, that justifies us moving forward with the idea of single-player DLC. Now you have a team of some burnt-out, frazzled people that you're trying to say, like, okay, guys, let's go again. Can we do it again? And that's a lot. That's a lot to ask of anybody after 3.5 years of grind.
We kind of right away knew we wanted to focus on Ellie. We wanted to tell a little bit more about who she was before all this. We also felt like some people were wondering what happened in that time span between when Joel gets really injured and then you play as Ellie. And I felt like I wanted to meet Riley.